and on the fun. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Sor. Hello, YouTube. I am here doing a collective boudoir reading. Um, YouTube, you may not be familiar with me going live, but I go live on Facebook. Um, and I probably won't even have too many viewers on YouTube, but it's okay. We're gonna start simulcasting this shit because I like to work smarter and not harder. Hey Phoenix. Hey Nicole. Hey Jacqueline. Y'all know me. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes, let folks slide on in here. If you guys are in any of the groups that I'm in, if you can share them, please. If you are in spiritual newbies and OGs, can you please share this? The beautiful ones, share this. Soul sisters and brothers living magically. I don't know. We change the name all the time. Whatever it is now, if you can share that as well. Share. I did not get my nap, y'all. I'm coming straight off of work right now to do this for y'all. But it's all good. We're going to get it done, especially tapping into this good old boudoir energy. You know what I'm saying? So I will get a nap after this. I have been pretty useless at work today, but it's all right. It's okay. We're going to get it together, right? Hey, Hope. Thanks, Nicole. Hey, Tony. All right. Give me a second here. And let me share it on my pages. Is there anywhere else that I need to share it? I think I can share it there. Oh, well, if I can't. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. We got about 15 people on here. I ain't worried about YouTube. We're going to build YouTube up. If you're not following me on YouTube, you should. There's tons of stuff on there. Deck reviews, timeless collectives, money stuff. It's all there. All right. So, hey, Hope. Yes, we are just starting, Mama. So last week we did, I guess you can say the Juneteenth collective reading. This week we are going to do the boudoir reading. Hi, Allison. We're doing a boudoir reading because, Friday is the sex magic class. Friday is the day. Love, sex, and magic is going down at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. So if you have not signed up for that, hit me up in the DMs and we can go ahead and get you signed up and add you to the class. Here's the cool thing. So if you aren't able to make it on Friday, because it is a live that will be inside of a Facebook group, you can always go into the group and watch it whenever you want to, however many times you need to. The live will be in the Facebook group that you guys will be added to, and you can always have access to it. So if you know you can't make it on Friday, but you want access to the information, you can still sign up for the class. You can still see the live whenever you're able to. Okay? Just so y'all know what's going on. Now, what is a boudoir reading if you are new here? Hey, Sherry, you're just in time. What is a boudoir reading? Boudoir reading is all about sexual energy. We used to call them the nasty readings, but we had to get a little cute and we started calling them boudoir readings. So I have
just something to be mindful of. The boy is under that chair
in the hallway. There's nothing I can do, y'all. My kids about to hear all kind of stuff because they are upstairs. So I'm gonna have to have some conversations after this one. I have the boudoir deck. I am going to light my candle and my incense because we always got some workings going on when I go live. Oh, it didn't catch. Come on, incense. There we go. All right. So I got the boudoir deck. I got my love deck, one of my love decks, And I have a bunch of other oracle decks because I want to do more than just boudoir. We're going to do some collective love energy, get real cute. So let's go ahead and jump on in. I'm finna put my earbuds in. You're going to have to. Hey, Indira. Because it's gonna get interesting. Y'all know how I go down. And where do I want to start? I'm actually gonna start with oracle. I'm feeling like I need to start with an oracle. So we're gonna start with, is this the Moonlight Goddess Oracle? It's the Moonlight Oracle deck. And I got this off of Etsy. So we're gonna start with this. Let's set the tone, I guess. How's everybody week going so far? Hello, YouTube. I am simulcasting this on Facebook as well. So if you see my eyes dart that way, it's because I have a phone right there and you guys are right here. All right. So let's see what we are starting with. I'm tired and I finally got some downtime. Listen, child. No rest for the wicked, as they say. I could say I'll take a nap next week, I think. Hey, Nikki. I just worked a 12-hour shift with no real break. Listen, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to sit down somewhere. We not working ourselves to death around here now. All right, so let's see what the oracle is saying. Black tourmaline, protection, recharging, and grounding. Listen here. I know the streets is calling. I know it's supposed to be a hot girl summer, but don't let it get too hot, if you know what I'm saying. Make sure you guys are protecting yourselves. Make sure you guys are doing everything you need to do to make sure that the hot girl summer don't turn into a burning girl summer. We just gonna throw it out there off top. Protect yourself. Black tourmaline. Protect yourself, right? Protection, recharging, and grounding. We're gonna have to take a break. We can be hot for a week. Let's calm down for a week. Then we can be hot for a week. We got to make sure we're taking care of ourselves if we're going to be out in these streets. Jacqueline, I'm looking at you. Well, last Saturday, we was talking about you being in these streets, Concretia. All right, now, that black tourmaline popped up. Just getting from work, had a bold ass nurse tell me she was mad if mad at my presence and doesn't care what girl, that's extra as hell. Basically, wrap it up, child. Listen, I didn't come out the gate swinging. Spirit came out the gate swinging, child. That wasn't me. Full moon, blossom. Some of you need a hot girl summer. Some of y'all been sitting in the house too damn long. You gonna start to rot now. It's time to get up and get out. Get some sunlight, ground, feel the earth beneath your feet. You may not have to be a whole hot girl. Maybe you can be a room temperature hot girl. Just don't be a cold girl. That's all Spirit is saying. Bloom, blossom, get yourself out there. Hey, JP, I feel you. She said we own the streets. I'm telling you, if you gonna own the streets now, if you gonna be on the block, make sure the block ain't hot. That's what the black tourmaline is for. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. See, I stayed in tonight. It's okay. It's okay to stay in one night. Sometimes you gotta set it down. Sometimes you gotta let it cool off. Let the fan hit it. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Bree. Listen, like I said. Listen. And then we got moonstone, intuition, divine feminine, moon magic, right? So a lot of spiritual ladies kind of equate their time of the month and the moon together. And I feel like the lagging is killing me. Sorry, boo. So I feel like this moonstone is also like, be mindful of your body. Be mindful of what's going on with your body. I feel like I want to talk about sacral chakra work as well. Bottom of the deck is Dana, the flowing one, mother goddess of forest, people, and fairy. Another nod to grounding. I definitely feel like grounding is going to be key as we are utilizing our sacral chakra here. Making sure that you're not letting somebody ask your child, because we are inclusive around here. You're not letting somebody ask your child, taint your plans and taint what's going on in your sacral. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of your body, right? Don't be afraid to go out there and be a hot girl, but at the same time, make sure you're protecting yourself, right? This is how we starting off. Right? Sprinkling that fairy dust, absolutely. Go be magical. Be magical as fuck. Just be smart about it. Protect yourself. Protect your sacral, right? So this is how we are starting. I ain't even pulled the tarot. This is just the oracle. Just the oracle. Spirit not playing with y'all. Okay? We just gonna get right into it. We pulling out the Boudoir deck. We doing it. Buckle up. It's about to go down. Telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all now, and I'm gonna say it. This Saturday is my last live. It is the last live of the month. This Saturday is the last live before my sabbatical. Okay? If y'all know y'all want to read and come Saturday, y'all better be ready. Saturday is my last live for personal readings, okay? I will only be going live to do collective readings after Saturday.
And get it in early because I'm taking her out Saturday.
Yeah.
You only got so much time.
Yeah, Mac is taking me out on a surprise date on Saturday. So, like, if y'all know y'all want to read, don't play no games on Saturday. That's my last live of this before my sabbatical. And I may or may not have a reading special until the end of the month. Be on the lookout. Be prepared. All right. Let's see what's Which one of y'all bought lingerie? Somebody bought lingerie this week. Who bought lingerie this week? Somebody bought lingerie this week. I'm going to tell you right now, you might not be using it as soon as you think you are. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but whoever bought lingerie or has like a whole bunch in the cart, if you got lingerie in the cart, don't do it. Don't do it. It's going to be a disappointment. I just see like a negligee and then an X over it. Like, she said, get rid of the camera. Hey, Shantae, I'm telling you, if you got lingerie, if you just bought lingerie or like, ooh, the instant smoke went all the way around to come get in my face. Listen, whoever think they want the smoke ain't gonna bring the smoke the way y'all want them to. That lingerie you just bought, go and put it in the drawer, baby. Go and put it in the drawer. It's not gonna pop off the way you think it is. Yeah. I'm looking at this incense smoke and it's just like, now it's all in my face. Yeah, please put it back. Exit out of the cart, whatever you need to do, but it ain't gonna crack. Oh shit, I have a car full ready to pick and yeah, no. If you gonna buy it, just know that you ain't gonna use it for a minute. It's not, if you buying it for a certain day, it ain't gonna go off the way you think it is. Hey, Brandy. Now let me pull the cards and see what happens. I'm telling somebody talking a good game that has a roster of disappointment. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody is talking a good game that has a roster. They Carfax ain't nothing but they Yelp reviews is subpar. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be safe out there. I'm seeing 3 stars, 3 out of 5. That's I'm seeing the Yelp reviews ain't yelping. You know what I'm saying? Not a roster disappointment. You know what I'm saying? But these be the type that be asking for threesomes. It's like, wow, so you can disappoint 2 people? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who the setup is. Not the whole fact. The whole fact says otherwise, ma'am. I'm telling you, I'm seeing 3 out of 5 stars. Child. Oh, Nicole. Oh, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We gonna see what the chords say, though. We gonna see what the chords. Okay. So we got the 6 of Swords. So we starting out. There's hope. There's hope. You know, the 6 of Swords is all about the triumph after the trial. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they got to get that first one out the way. Maybe they got to get the first one out the way, and then, you know, you can be successful the second time around. Because 6 of Swords. Right? 6 of Swords. Sorry, YouTube. 6 of Swords, right? We're looking at the 6 of Swords right now. Maybe there's hope. You know, sometimes you got to get the first one out the way. Sometimes you got to get the first one out the way. They may not be prepared for you, you know, and my ladies know what I'm talking about. Sometimes we got it and they not ready for it, and then it don't go the way that it's supposed to go. So you got to give them another try. Give it another college try. Now, see, you telling on yourself.
No, I didn't say anything.
You over here, you know I'm going to see that. You know I'm going to see that. Sometimes there's this 6 of Swords. There's hope. I don't want all of y'all to just pack your coochies up now. It's hope. We starting out with the 6 of Swords. First time is always almost trash. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. There's that 1% where even though the first one, like, it's good, it just didn't last long because you got to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Ashley, hey, Ashley. Hey, Kyle. I pray it ain't me. The way my life been set up. Listen, she said, "Oh no, not me." Okay, Nicole, I was feeling bad for a second. Pack them up. She said, "Pack them up." I'm packing. Look, I'm telling y'all, sometimes you got to give them that second round, sometimes 3, for them to get used to it. So there's a possibility even the first one out the gate is a swing and a miss. Maybe you can get a hit on the second time. Nah, the majority of my first time's been popping if they don't get kicked to the curb immediately. God dog it, Nikki. Girl, that happened to me, and now we sitting here listening to you. I'm just saying the 6 of Swords says there's hope, you know? The first one might be a swing and a miss, but we can get there. We can get there, okay? No, you got to get your termination papers immediately. God damn, Nikki. Give folks a chance. See, here's the thing, though. There's so many times where we just expect the other person to be good. They don't know our body. Even if we've told them what we like, because you know everybody talk before the smashing. People talk before the date, whatever. So they may know what we like, but they don't necessarily know how to do these things with a specific body. So, you know, if the first one is like, you could tell they trying, give them another shot. Now, if you know, if it's just bad, like weird bad, like how you not know where that's supposed to go bad? That's different. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But if you can see the effort, you know, back all the way up, if you tell me I'm going to swing from the ceiling fan, I better swing from the damn. I mean, that's valid. That is valid. And the thing is, the ones who talk big shit can only back that shit up like maybe 4 times out of 10. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to see. I don't really like big talkers either. Now, if you got swag and you can like not necessarily talk shit, but you can talk about, you know, what you've done, what you like to do in a manner that can intrigue, I'm gonna give you a shot. E for effort, not E for failure. God damn it. It depends on how you talk to me. You might get me depending on how you can talk. Mac got a good game, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Mac was over here talking that good shit.
Mac has 0 game.
He is a
0
motherfucking
game.
lie.
No
like,
game.
don't get the fuck. So you just saying I'll fall for anything for you saying you ain't got no game, but you pull me.
Oh no. Game is rehearsed. What I have is charm.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? That's it right there. That's how you bag my ass. Saying shit like that. Now, sometimes you got to go off the first one, especially if they have an inchworm talking like they have. No, that's what I'm saying. Now, there is certain things where, like, there ain't no coming back from that. But if they got the right equipment and they trying, like, you know, their heart was in the right place, sometimes that second one might surprise you. Hey, Latoya, energy got to speak to it. You right. Confidence is skill. It's confidence in the skill isn't the same as big talking. Absolutely true. 0 game is game. Phoenix said, okay, Mac. Now I don't have game either. Okay, y'all talking that shit now. I ain't got game. Biggest lie ever told. I'm trying to tell you. This nigga said I got charm. Fuck a game. Okay. All right, let's move on. So we got the 6 of Swords. There is a possibility that the first one's going to be a swing and a miss, but we can come back and get back on it. Sometimes we have to get on top and take over and take control to get yourself off. That is also true. That is also true. I'm telling y'all, and this, we're going to go over this in the sex magic class. We're going to talk about positions. We're going to talk about self-love. We're going to talk about how to use all of this and manifest anything you want. Okay. Not you scared. Charisma, yes, that is also the name of the game. The next one is the 10 of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you, this dry spell, yes, Taniqua, this sex magic class on Friday. So the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. I'm gonna tell y'all right there. Some of you are in a dry spell. Some of you aren't necessarily in a dry spell, but you in a spell of, well, what the fuck was that? Well, what the fuck was that? Right? I feel like this 10 of Swords is saying that things are going to start changing because of the way that you're going to start changing your mindset. 10 of Swords is all about changing the mindset, right? And I feel like in this particular way, like even in the card, it's like, you know what? I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to take control over how things go down, what it looked like, you know, take more control over your pleasure. And I feel like that's what this 10 of Swords is saying. It's time to take control over your pleasure in a way that's like, this is perfect, actually. When we talk about manifestation, when we talk about pleasure magic, this learning how to do it yourself opens the gate to somebody who is on par to now join in this partnership, this dance with you, right? It's me. My scarcity mindset has changed for sure. Exactly. This is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. For YouTube, I cannot do a deck review for this deck. I like being monetized, okay? So I can't do a deck review for this bad boy. Sorry, y'all. But I feel like this 10 of Swords is definitely talking about changing your mindset. And you know, when we talk about in the class, all of this stuff is going to get talked about. I thought this was a video. It's a live. So happy I tapped in. Hey, Naomi. Yes, ma'am. We are doing a live boudoir reading up in here. Okay. I was thinking about the 10 of Swords immediately after you pulled the 6 of Swords. Exactly. Changing your mindset. I see you, intuition. Come on, Bree. Purchasing this week. Thank you. You are absolutely welcome. So we have the 6 of Swords, right? 6 of Swords. It's gonna be rocky that first ride out, right? It might be rocky with somebody you're already familiar with. That next time it's gonna be like, ooh, did you drink enough water? Are you all right? Like, give it another round. You're gonna be right back on it. For those of you who are having a drought, who are having a lot of mishaps one after the other, once you start to change your mindset, start learning how to take care of yourself, you're gonna start opening the door to align yourself to a better partners, right? Or even partners, period. One thing I'm gonna go over: learning how to self-love in more than one way. You absolutely need to learn how to do that more than one way. Let the rose breathe a little bit, okay? You got to find other ways.
Roses.
Don't listen to him. Set it down. Put it on ice for a second, right? We have to learn how to do that more than one way. And in the class, I will say why. Okay, we're going to keep going. The next card is the Nine of Swords. Y'all, what is going on? What's going on down there? We all collectively need some sacral chakra work. This is what I'm feeling. Sacral chakra work for everybody. But we got the Nine of Swords, right? Again, it's not giving what it's supposed to give, and it's starting to stress you out. But there's somebody who was with somebody, great relationship. Partner is awesome. They are supportive. They are there for you mentally, emotionally, hell, financially. But that sword ain't sorting. You know what I'm saying? It's not giving what it needs to give. And that can be stressful. Shit, I'd have been there. And this is again where you either learn how to take control. Yeah, it's trash. It winds up being trash. This is when you learn how to take control. Right? Going back to swords energy, really understanding on a mental level what pleasure is supposed to look like for you. And the way you see pleasure. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna break all of this stuff down in the class on Friday. But with this Nine of Swords energy, you're gonna have to really weigh how much this is in your relationship. Like, how important is this in your relationship compared to everything else that this person provides for you? Is this something worth holding on to? Me personally,
is it something that's reparable?
There we go. Is this something that's reparable? Because if it is, then you have to take accountability and say, well, what am I doing to help change the narrative of this? Am I talking about the things that I like? Have I expressed, the things that work for me, or do I just expect them to be good? Am I just yelling, get better? You know what I'm saying? Get good. Or am I actually expressing what I want? Am I... Don't facepalm me. Y'all, he be so sick of my shit. But really, am I doing what I need to do in order to, give my partner all of the tools to satisfy me, right? If not, then you know what you got to do to stop worrying about every night when he come tapping at your shoulder, when they come tapping at your shoulder and you like, ugh, no. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know it's going to be trash. What are you doing for yourself to make it not be trash, right? I like the Nine of Swords because, yes, it's all about it's about the stress and what's keeping you up at night. But there's a level of accountability to the Nine of Swords that I really feel like we should talk about. And in this context, pleasure goes both ways. Like, yes, we expect our partner to be good. Yes, we expect our partner to know how to satisfy us. But at the same time, what are we doing to ensure that they at least meet each other halfway, right? She said, pulling my little friend out. Like, it goes both ways, right? So let's keep going. Oh, but now we got the 9 of Pentacles, baby. Now, what's funny is that I talked about self-love with this 10 of Swords. This 9 of Pentacles, again, is also a nod to that self-love. Now, I'm going to show y'all something about this card. Look at what he's doing. He's cutting her hair. Y'all don't get yourselves caught up out here. Y'all know what happens when folks got a lock of your hair and all of that madness. Now, usually, I'm vocal. Folks don't listen. That's why I had to free my sneaky link last week. You know, Pentacles. Yeah, you heard me, Pentacles. When it comes to people just not listening, yeah, you gotta go. I don't like repeating myself. That's it. Now, I will say what I like, and you could try to do it, and I will help you adjust. But I don't like repeating myself. You just overall just don't do it. That's totally different. But when we talk about this 9 of Pentacles, he's cutting her hair. Y'all better not get yourselves caught out here. Okay? Be messing around. I know, you know, spiritual folk like spiritual folk. But again, going back to this black tourmaline that we pulled, protect your neck. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself while you out here being hot in the butt. Ooh, I sound like somebody old auntie being hot in the butt. Child, I caught myself. It's okay. It's all right. I am somebody old auntie, but it's still, you know, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. So with this 9 of Pentacles is about independence, right? Don't tell me to put a bonnet on. I took my bonnet off for the goddamn live. You better leave me alone, Hope. We're talking about put a bonnet on. Listen, the 9 of Pentacles is all about independence, right? So it's like if it's not hitting, if the math ain't mathing, I'm gonna go ahead and write my own question and take care of it. So this is again why I say it's best to have more than one way to self-love, right? Having that, it's you start to learn your own body. And then from there, it's a lot easier to navigate pleasure. I'm trying to keep certain words because my kids are upstairs, but it's a lot easier to navigate pleasure when you know your body, because you navigate yourself all the time. You see what I'm saying? Don't let me have a day where it's just me. There used to be times where it was all day. Child, I ain't need nothing. I'm good. I'm about to take a nap. I'm tired now. You know, I ain't got to worry about that. You know, now I still handle my business, you know, whenever I need to. I'm one of those type of people. I will self-love just to go to sleep because like post-nut clarity and that post-nut tired child is unmatched. Unmatched. There is nothing like going to sleep right after playing DJ Diddles. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Ain't no problem when I'm the equation. Exactly. That probably is the only way he can cut her hair, Hope. You ain't lying. All right, let's keep going. And now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, for those of you who are struggling, those of you who are having issues with really finding a connection that works, that brings you pleasure, that brings you where you want to be, we're going to start to see that change, right? There's going to start to be an uptick for those of you who are in relationships and it ain't what it used to be. It never was, you know what I'm saying? Now is the time to really kind of put yourself out there to say, hey, these are the things that I like. If you have new kinks, right? If there are things that you've always wanted to explore, put them on the table. Throw them out there. Now, see, I'm going to tell y'all right now, as somebody in the BDSM community, I can't be with nobody who ain't. Like, I can't get with nobody who is not a part of the BDSM community, because if I start telling you all the things I like, I don't need you to look at me like I just kicked your puppy or something. Like I can't, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So if you have things that you know you like, if you have things that, you know, float your boat, find your lost remote, all of that good stuff, you got to put that out there. You have to lay your expectations out on the line. Because when you don't, that's when resentment sets in, and you start to like, once you start to resent somebody because they can't satisfy you, everything they do upsets you. Like, ugh, do you have to breathe? Why do you have to breathe over here? Really? You gonna eat that sandwich again? Like literally everything they do. Everything they do. You bought a shirt for them, and then when they put it on, it annoys you. Why the fuck are you wearing that shirt? Everything they do annoys you because you can't get it right. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. What's going on now? Nelly, what you over there talking about, girl? But look, the shift is happening, right? For those of you who are in a drought, for those of you who are with somebody and it's just not hitting the way you want it to hit, so Wheel of Fortune is coming in to let you know that there's a change. Also, if you out in these streets, I mean, you can see the cards. Hot girl summer. It is upon us. It is officially hot girl summer. We are in summer. Go turn up. Now, if you're with somebody, learn how to turn up together. Don't be out here cheating. I am not endorsing cheating by any means. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay. Stop looking at me so loud. I'm just saying. Exactly. Why are you looking at me? Close your eyes. Ugh. You know, like, I promise you, like, bro, my ex-husband, I couldn't stand the smell of him. Like, the resentment was real. That's all I'm saying, right? So put it out there. Speak your piece. I just told my sister this 2 days ago. A shift is happening. Yes, ma'am. And of course, this is global collective shift, right? We're not just talking about boudoir energy. We're not just talking about sex, right? Globally, across the board, when we talk about consciousness, there is a huge shift happening. If y'all that's been rocking with me since like 2019, 2020, I have been talking about this. And in 2020, the world had to change, right? And we've been slowly getting used to this changing world. It's about to flip again, because by 2025, it's going to look completely different than it does now, than it completely did in 2020 and 2018, right? So you're going to start to see a lot of shit change this summer on an individual level, right? We're going to start to see things change on a global level, like tangible in our face, especially next year. So be mindful of that. I'm probably going to do like an end of the year collective type situation, but there's definitely a shift happening for the hot girls, the hot boys with the hoochie daddies, the hoochie mamas. Get out there. It's time to hit these streets, right? Be careful, wrap it up. Like, don't be out here wild and reckless. Don't be on no Knight of Swords type shit, right? Keep it cute. Now, I'm going to tap in. We're still talking about boudoir energy, but now I'm going to talk about a little bit of love energy, just for the lovers in the room, all that good stuff. So I'm going to use my, what is the name of this deck, child? The Destiny deck. I'm going to use the Destiny deck, and then we're going to pull a couple of oracles. Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. Hold on now. So we got the Knight of Swords. What did I just said don't be the Knight of Swords. And what's at the bottom of the deck? The Knight of Swords. Don't be out here. Don't let it look. Y'all see how he acting? Don't be the Knight of Swords. Don't be out here reckless and wild, just out here doing whatever you don't be that guy. But then we also have the 10 of Pentacles. So she keeps saying swords equals peace. Now we got the 10 of Pentacles, right? For some of us, because I know I'm in this card right here. Some of us, child, about to get woe out. You see this? Look. He done left her on the bed, knocked out, because he done did that thing. Like, we hearing you, but we ain't listening. Listen. Now, some of us, no, don't be the nine of, well, the 9 of swords, Bree. The 9 of swords is about you guys really needing to communicate, express what it is you want, like talk about what it is you want, right? Don't be the knight of swords. Don't be the knight of swords. Don't be reckless. Exactly. She said the Knight of Swords be on that fake dom shit. Exactly, Sherry. Exactly. So the 10 of Pentacles, you see how not look, she is knocked out. Blissful. That man to put that thing on the, he about to get up and go get the towel. You know what I'm saying? That's what this the energy right here. This is what everybody want. Right here. This is what we're striving for right here. Y'all see that YouTube? I can't show y'all too much because I like being monetized. So, okay. And then the last card at the bottom of the deck. Now, this is the 4 of Cups. Now, I'm telling you, Nelly, ever since I did that reading for you, I can never look at the 4 of Cups the same way. But I want y'all to know the 4 of Cups. This is the let me get the warm wash rag energy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Got to bring home some juice after, baby. That's it. When you wake up from that coma, you just turn over and be like, do you need me to get you anything? Unless you done woke up in this morning time and then, do with that as you will. Now, the 4 of Cups. Is it raining outside?
No, it's just wind.
That's
I'm about to
fine.
tell you, it's about to
Hey, listen, it start raining. I'm going to turn this live off and I'm going to go ahead and get this 10 of Pentacles energy. You know what I'm saying? So the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Listen, I know some of y'all are over it. I know some of y'all feel like, man, it ain't nothing in these streets because all of them whack. Everybody's whack. I know some of you are feeling like it's just, there's no point to this, right? Keep going. Change that mind state. I'm telling you, the moment that you can incorporate pleasure and magic together for manifestation, you can align to whatever it is you want. If you want to align to somebody who got one of these, you can do that. If you don't care about one of these, but you care about one of these, you can align to that too. We don't discriminate around here. All I'm saying is all of these swords aren't popping out for no reason. Swords magic is air. It's swords is air, right? The thoughts, your mind, your mental. Everything we want starts here, right? And I know this is a boudoir reading, but y'all know how I am. I'm going to come with the coaching at the same time. You cannot create laws that go against what it is you want. So you can't say everybody's whack. Ain't nothing out there for me. You've now created a law that goes completely against what it is you want. You might want a big dick and a smile, but you keep saying ain't nothing out there for you. That don't match. That's that's conflicting energy, right? So make sure that you're not creating laws for yourself that go against what it is you want. Going back to Saturday's live, when I said my life is recession proof, I'm not going to sit up here and say that my life is recession proof, but at the same time saying I can't afford this and I can't afford that. That law, that thought goes against the affirmation of my life is recession proof. So stop creating laws about your sacral that go against what you want for your sacral. You see what I'm saying? That's why we got all of these swords on the table. You can't keep thinking that everything, you guys are putting absolutes on things. Everybody's trash. Everything is bad. But at the same time, you hoping and praying for, somebody to break your back like a crab leg. But you just said everybody's terrible. That don't match, right? Let me get a charming expert sword wielder. You know what, Phoenix? I'm sick of your shit. She said a charming expert sword wielder. That sounds like a D&D character.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'll have it made tomorrow.
He would too. He will absolutely have a D&D character made. She said, I've been hit. Listen, y'all know I'm going to come with the coaching every time. I don't care how crazy I am and what we talking about. I'm going to come with it. Okay? So now we're going to move on to the Destiny deck. We're going to talk about love. Just a little bit of love. A little bit of love. Tony said, I've been hit, baby. She done struck me down. Again, if you guys want to go deeper into pleasure magic and how to manifest with it, make sure you guys join the class on Friday. DM me. For those who are watching on YouTube, this is going to be inside of a Facebook group. If you want to join the class, just shoot me an email at cocokittenbruja@gmail.com. My payment information is in the description of the live. If you guys want to join, and I can send you the link to the Facebook group. The live will be in the Facebook group, and you guys can watch it whenever you want. If you wind up missing the live, you can always access the video because it'll be there, and you'll be in the group. I'm also going to throw in other things in the group outside of the live, any tutorials, toy recommendations, all of that will go into the Facebook group. So if you want access to that, it is $45, and the live is going to be this Friday.
I'll be recommending combinations.
You are terrible. Okay, so we got a jumper already, and it is the Ace of Pentacles. Some of y'all about to start tapping into some new energy, some new connections. Somebody that's gonna somebody that might be getting y'all right now. All right. Not out, Sherry. Hi, Miss Karen. Oh, I didn't even notice that I got some stars. Thank you for anyone who sent stars. I appreciate y'all. Oh, and now I'm dropping the card. This deck is squirrely. All right.
Oh, that costs extra.
So y'all demoing these positions? Listen, that's a separate class. You know what I'm saying? And we got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about self-mastery. Listen, there is a lot of messages here about self-love. And I'm not talking about self-love. I'm talking about DJ Diddle's self-love. I'm talking about choking the chicken self-love. I don't know a nice way for men to do that. I don't. That's terrible. That's the type of self-love we're talking about here. I'm gonna try to be on my best behavior Friday. No, you're not, girl. Stop lying. Talking about I'm gonna be on my best behavior. We got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is about self-preservation, man. It's all about protecting what's important. And when we're talking about love, when we're talking about sex, you should be protecting you, right? You should be self-preserving yourself, meaning that you're not putting yourself in a position to where spank the monkey. Oh, it's so terrible.
I feel like that
work the muscle.
Yeah, like you're working out.
That still sounds bad.
Look, listen, I'm
That's
trying.
Terrible. That's awful. Going back to the Queen of Swords here. I'm gonna say this from a queen's perspective, but it's really genderless. This goes back to the Black tourmaline, protecting yourself, protecting your sacral. Petting the snake.
See, there's really
nothing sounds nice, bro. Nothing. Protect yourself. The Queen of Swords is all about self-preservation. That is protecting your mental, your sacral, your physical, right? Protecting yourself in a way to where you're not leaving yourself vulnerable unless it's necessary. My words didn't want to work for a second. Sorry, y'all. I like my brain shorted out. But I feel like this Queen of Swords is very important. What I'm getting, like the reoccurring theme here, is protection and self-preservation, right? Whether that's understanding your body, understanding what pleases you, how to please you so that others can. Like there's a very significant theme happening here. Just say FAP. Oh no. Check the oil and ring the bell. Girl, if you don't get up out of here. Okay, but they clean though. Just saying. It's FAP o'clock. This is awful. I'm sick of everybody on Facebook. YouTube, I apologize because there ain't nothing but some hooligans on Facebook on this live right now. So I apologize. So this Queen of Swords, very significant right now. I feel like everybody should really understand that the Queen of Swords is this self-preservation. Don't leave yourself open to foolishness, essentially. We out here being hot girls, hot guys, hoochie daddies, hoochie mamas. Make sure that whoever you decide to connect to is treating your sacral properly, right? When we talk about love, make sure that you know your worth before you allow somebody else to tell you what they think your worth is. Because, baby, if it's anything short than what I already know my worth to be, you can go on about your business, bro. Right? Antoinette said, let me go to the Facebook Live. I ain't mad at it. She said, let me scoot on over to Facebook. But I'm being 100 with y'all. Make sure that the thing is, the reason why the Queen of Swords is about self-preservation, because not only can she defend herself, she does so from a place that is mentally healthy. She's not isolating herself. She's not putting walls up. She is the stance of like, yo, try me if you want to, but I understand what I'm protecting. I understand what I'm holding, baby. I understand what's up under this fupa, baby. It ain't meant for everybody, and not everybody can have it. Okay? That's the energy the Queen of Swords comes from. That is the energy that we need to have, whether we are in relationships, out of relationships, whatever we're looking for. If we out here being hot in the butt, whatever it is, I'm just gonna start saying hot in the butt now. That's it. Hot in the butt. We need to have this Queen of Swords energy. You feel me? Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. We have the Five of Cups. So this is going back to, the ones who are, let me see, just call it shuck and jive. Shuck and jive. How do we feel about that one, Matt?
I'm not, I mean, I don't love it, but it's better than everything else we've said.
Sadly, yes. That is probably the one that sounds the best, even though all of them are terrible. So when we talk about the Five of Cups, this is going back to those who y'all might be buying lingerie, but y'all shouldn't be using it right now because this next connection is like, it's not going to give what it's supposed to give, right? We talked about that at the beginning of the live, and I feel like that's coming back up with this Five of Cups. Don't feel bad, right? Don't feel bad. And it's like this Five of Cups is talking about, loss and sorrow, especially when it comes to love. I said it last year that 2022 was going to be very polarizing, right? People are going to start seeing divides happen between friends, significant others, jobs. This divide was going to start happening, and you'll see people who are like, oh my God, they're constantly winning. And then you're going to see people where it's like, bro, your life is in shambles. What is going on? Those of you who are in the middle, you're going to start to see, if you're doing the work, you're going to start to see this shift where this Wheel of Fortune came from. You're going to start to see that shift where things start turning in your favor all across the board, right? There was a lot of us who saw the writings on the wall last year and got our shit together. So it just seems like this year, the whole year, it's up and it's stuck. But at the same time, I'm nervous because I'm about to see my man after a year apart. This collective, listen, this is okay. So Ida, I pulled the 6 of Swords. That first round might be trash, but give him a second round. That first round might be trash, mama. Give him a second round, okay? But when we talk about this 5 of Cups, you're going to start to see this divide. You're going to start to see, you know, your emotions are going to start to kind of tell on themselves. And so this energy is going to show you where the loss is coming from. Naomi, yeah, if you're in the middle, start working on self-mastery now. Start really looking at your triggers. Start looking at the things where you know you need to start processing and healing from. Because the moment you start doing that work and you start to work on like, hey, I know these are the areas of my life that I don't like. These are the areas of my life that need attention for me to change my mindset about them so that I can start changing things in a tangible way as well. The moment you start doing the work, you'll start to see yourself and where you're going to fall in this divide, right? There are, you know, and then we have Saturn retrograde, which I know this is a timeless reading, but I'm just going to keep it. Saturn retrograde is absolutely showing the fuck out. Big Daddy Saturn has come in and was like, I'll knock all of this shit over for most of y'all because y'all ain't doing what the fuck y'all supposed to be doing. Understand that karma is not necessarily a bad thing. Karma simply means cause and effect. Karma is the effect of your cause. Like whatever you did, karma's going to come in and be like, this is now what happens, right? So if you've been doing the work and you've worked on your mindset, you've worked on all of these different things to better yourself, right? To put yourself on alignment, Big Daddy Saturn came in and be like, yo, good shit, here you go. And now you start to see the fruits of your labor. You start to see the change is happening, right? However, if you've been out here wild reckless, doing people wrong, scamming, doing all kind of other shit, now your life is in shambles. You know, it is what it is. That's Big Daddy Saturn, baby. So when we talk about that in aspect, in context of the 5 of Cups, there is going to be loss on the way. There is going to be shifts and changes, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean the end of a relationship or, you know, the end of something. It's something that needs to change. 5s are all about change, right? So you might lose something, but that doesn't mean things have to end. It means something needs to change, right? Whether you're losing a mindset that didn't serve you or, you know what I'm saying? So when we talk about love and sex, there's some changes on horizon, you know? Maybe you got to get rid of your favorite sneaky link. Shout out to Nikki. Maybe you gotta change your toy. Maybe your rose died. It is rest in peace. I'm sorry if that happens to anybody. Good God. But you know,
that's why you have a backup.
A backup, not in tandem. He is trying his best to use 2 roses on me at the same time. He's trying to kill me.
Listen, first of all, it's not a trying my best type thing. I'm just waiting for Tiny to get some more of the black ones.
He trying to kill me.
Anywho, you ain't gonna die. You all right.
Anywho, I want y'all to understand that just because things have to end, just because something needs to change doesn't mean it has to end. And there's no need to always grieve the end of something when you haven't tried to just change it first, right? So I feel like that's where this 5 of Cups is coming from. The next card is the Justice card. What did I just say about Big Daddy Saturn? Justice card coming through, and it's on top of the Wheel of Fortune. So again, for those of you who are feeling like this downward turn, those of you who are feeling like this drought is happening, you don't really know where you fit. I know it's shiny as hell. You don't really know where you fit. The Justice card, Big Daddy Saturn, is coming through, right? I'm just trying to figure out logistics for 2 at once. Show up to the Pleasure Magic class. He gonna be talking. He'll tell you. He be talking about it. Not double up. You know what, Phoenix? Go sit down somewhere. I'm sick of you. So when we talk about justice, that is literally what I just said about Big Daddy Saturn. Coming in, doing what needs to be done, and evening out the scales. This is confirming so much for me. I love when you share your time with us. Thank you so much. You are so welcome, Naomi. I am going to start, since I'm going on sabbatical as far as doing personal reading for other people, I am going to go live to do collective readings. I'm going to try to do that once a week. So I'm going to start doing the simulcast where it's on Facebook and it's on YouTube. Wednesdays are usually when I'm going live for collective readings. So Wednesdays at 5 is when we'll be doing this every week, unless, something happens and I wind up not being able to do it. But I don't mind doing the collective reading on Wednesdays when I get off work. So this is probably the time that you can tap on in to see me every week. Let's see here. She said, I read that in Sierra's voice. The confirmation to go ahead and join the class. Listen here, baby. It's going down. It's going down. We're going to have Mac for the fellas talking about pleasure magic. We're going to be talking about some of the things that we do. We will also have Beautiful Brew with her amazing product. Let her talk about it in the class, but you guys do not want to miss this. It's going to be an amazing class. And again, even if you can't make it on Friday, it's going to be in a group. So you can always come back to the group, watch the live, ask questions in the group, all of that good stuff. Okay. So if you're interested, make sure you hit me up. Okay. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is, I need to bring my Facebook back up. Yes, ma'am. Holla at your girl, Naomi. I got you, okay? Now, the King of Swords. Yes, I know this is the love portion. And the King of Swords is somebody who's very cultured, who can come in, make you see things differently, right? The King of Swords, that's big dick energy right there. King of Swords, the Emperor, all of these people, that's big dick energy. Now, when we talk about Boudoir, this is the one that talks you through the nut. You know what I'm saying? The King of Swords is the one that come through and is like with the soft, sultry voice in your ear that just like, I don't even know how my drawers ended up on the other side of the room because we were sitting over here on the couch, but now my drawers is over there. How did my leg get back here? This the King of Swords. This the King of Swords because he has charm. This is the King of Swords right here, right? So this is the bottom of the deck. Now, the thing about it, the next card is the Five of Swords. I'm telling y'all, the 5 energy, I'm telling that talking you through it, baby. There you go, Antoinette. Talking you through it. That's a whole nother experience, child. It fly off your body like Food Wars. Phoenix, I'm so sick of you. Listen, the 5 of Swords is coming through because, again, that change needs to happen. A lot of y'all are in a drought and a lot of y'all are facing like poor partners because of the mind state that you go in to the connection with. You already have doubts about your own pleasure. You don't even feel like you're worthy of pleasure. There's so many things that can be corrected mentally that gives you a totally different outlook physically when it comes to a connection. Now, I'm going to say this. Some folks just trash because they trash. Oh, we got a stray.
Got it.
Hold on, y'all.
Can I help you?
My youngest just came into the living room.
What's up? Absolutely.
No, sir. Mommy is live right now, baby. As soon as I'm done, you can come sit with us, okay? This is the wrong live for that. All right. And You said that's the one time. This is again, like y'all know me. I bring coaching to everything that I do. So even though we're gonna have a good time in this live, I will definitely be going over steps and tips and tricks to help you mentally kind of work through some of the triggers you may have, some of the sacral chakra issues you may have in this live as well. Okay. And that's where this Five of Swords is coming from. There needs to be a change here. Between the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups, we're talking about your mental, we're talking about your emotions. These are the type of things that you have to work on, because you may get somebody who absolutely knows how to put it down, and it may feel good, but it doesn't reach its full potential because of your own mental roadblocks, right? Not trying to victim blame or anything like that. We all have our own mental hangups. I have my own simply because I have body image issues. So there are certain things that I'm insecure about when it comes to pleasure and different things like that. We all have them. But the thing is, the more that you can sit with them, process them, and work through them, the easier pleasure gets. And I'm going to tell you right now, because I am very much in tune with my body, you could be kind of mediocre at it, and I'm going to still get mine regardless, because I know my body and I know what to do with my body. Now, I know it's not going to be good as with somebody who is good. But I'm gonna never walk away empty-handed, baby, because I know my body. Different things like that, right? So we are gonna work on that. We're gonna work on all of that, right? And then the last card that's at the bottom of the deck is the World. And I love the World card. Not only is it a card of success and a card of joy, but it's another card of accountability, right? The world is in your hands. What are you gonna do with it? What does your world look like? How do you want to improve your world? Yes, I know my body too well and to not get off. Exactly. Yeah, I said it straight. Y'all know I be don't call CPS on me. I'll be saying all kind of stuff about my kids. But the world is in your hands. The world being your pleasure, right? The world is pleasure. It's in your hands. What does it look like? Do you deserve to have that world in your hands? What are you going to excuse me? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Pardon me, guys. So we've covered our base layer with our moonlight oracle, midnight oracle, moonlight oracle. I got too many decks. And then, we started talking about Boudoir with our sex magic tarot. Now we're covering love still / sex with our destiny deck. I feel like, again, we're talking sacral chakra, but I feel like there are more chakras that are kind of tying into this energy. So I'm going to use the secret language of color to kind of talk about chakras that we can work on collectively. Okay. All right. And again, guys, if you are not following me on YouTube, I suggest you head on over there because there's so much stuff that I like. I have a stupid amount of videos on there, but also I will be going live on both platforms, Facebook and YouTube. So out the gate, we have our throat chakra with Cyan, right? Build your confidence. Lord. Build your confidence. You cannot expect somebody. I will be surprised if the throat chakra. See, look, Brianna, I already got you, girl. Throat chakra right here. You cannot expect people to be mind readers to automatically know what pleases you. You have to talk about it. You have to put your kinks out there. You have to your non-negotiables, the things that you absolutely know you need in order to have pleasure. You have to talk about them. right? Resentment grows when there are unexpressed expectations and needs, right? So you want to flex that throat chakra. I was just thinking I need to communicate out loud. But throat chakra. Also, throat chakra. Can't hurt. Can't hurt. I'm just, flex your throat chakra in every way. I'm just gonna say it like that. Next is ground. So now we're talking about grounding. That very first card that I pulled from the Moonlight Oracle was protection and grounding. Brown. It says establish boundaries. Again, you are going to have to talk about what it is you want, what it is you need, what it is you like, and what it is you are not willing to do. Also, you have to talk about limits. You have to talk about, again, the non-negotiables. So we're talking about our throat chakra, our root chakra, and finally, double root chakra, Auburn. It literally says ground yourself. Literally says ground yourself. Set your ass down somewhere. Again, I know we're talking about hot girl summer and hoochie daddies and all of this stuff, but there has to be balance, right? It can't all be out in these streets and wilding out. At some point, you have to sit down, kind of reflect on what you've been doing out in these streets, right? Making sure you are taking care of yourself in a way that's healthy. So when you go back out there, you're not coming back with no foolishness, right? Bottom of the deck is yellow. So now we're talking about your solar plexus. Purify your body. I'm telling you, you got to sit down somewhere. You got to cool it off for a little bit at some point, right? So we already know the whole point of this reading, we're talking about sacral chakra, right? That is where all of your pleasure organs are housed. Make sure that is healthy before you start really putting yourself out there. Other ways that you can help reinforce that on the collective level, there needs to be throat chakra, root chakra, and solar healing. Working through expressing what you want, having the power and the confidence behind that, and also being grounded enough to say, hey, my expectations, my feelings are valid. I'm not, asking for anything that's super crazy. And I deserve pleasure, right? All of these chakras are definitely working in tandem here with this type of collective energy. I'm going to pull, I have two more decks. I'm going to pull from my Z108 deck because this always has something good in it. And then I'm going to finish up with I think it's called the Power of Love Oracle. Just going to pull one card from that. I wonder if I can be crazy and set up my other phone so I can have Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube going all at the same time. Listen, y'all, I'm trying to be efficient. Again, if you want to sign up for the class, basically for those who have paid for a reading from me before, it's the same payment information. The class is $45 and the live starts Friday at 5 p.m. And I will add you to a Facebook group. So first card out is the cross, and it's sacrifice, let go, surrender for the greater good, purpose driven, and it says martyrdom. This is what we don't want. We are not sacrificing our pleasure for anybody. We are not sacrificing our pleasure for anybody. If I'm not getting any pleasure from this, you not either. We can stop right now. We're not sacrificing our pleasure for anybody. So this is a no. This is what we don't want. Yes, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay? This is what we are not doing. We're not sacrificing. We're not becoming martyrs when it comes to our pleasure at all. Now, the next card, it says person of water. But in the energy that's here is emotionally connected, intuitive, sensitive, feels deeply and takes things personally. This is somebody who is a healer, counselor, advisor, or author. So I feel like this card kind of represents this Five of Cups energy here, where we're talking about working through our emotions. For some of you, you may want to either go to therapy or like talk to a coach or anything like that. If you are having trouble working through the mental hangups you have about pleasure, the mental hangups you have about, say, your sacral chakra, sometimes just walking through it and finding the root triggers can make a world of difference. I hope you have another. That's not my. Oh, so Tiara, here's the thing. You can sign up for the class and then come back and watch the live afterwards. Like it's going to be inside of a group, so it's not going to be a one-time thing. That information will always be in that live, always in the group. So whenever you're ready to watch it, be in that group among all of the other info and stuff like that that'll be in there. Okay? Because I'm doing this before I go on sabbatical. I'm not doing no classes and I'm not doing any personal readings once I go on sabbatical. It's just gonna be these straight collectives and like that's it. y'all talked me into doing this class, so I'm giving it to y'all this last month that I'm doing. And again, be on the lookout. I might throw a little reading sale for this last week, a sabbatical sale for y'all. Because come the 30th, that's it. Your girl is going on sabbatical. So yeah, if you are interested, let me know, and then you can watch the live whenever. It doesn't have to be on. And then child, exploration, time to play, love to learn, and imagination. Listen, some of y'all, I'm about to put y'all business out there. Cause some of y'all got a Pornhub search history that don't match your lifestyle. And I'm saying that because there are things you want to do, but you won't say them. And so it's causing like this feeling of incompletion. Like, I see this. I self-pleasure to this, but I don't talk about it. And I don't express these things to my partner, so I'm not experiencing them. And I'm feeling resentment, and I'm feeling this. You know how it is on Christmas when all of the kids got the toys that you know you wanted, but you never told your mama you wanted. So now you're looking at all of these people have this toy, and you like, man, maybe if I had said something, I probably would have got it too. But like, I don't want to say nothing. But like, damn, I want that toy. That toy look cool. Not cut the Wi-Fi. Why Marie tell you to cut the Wi-Fi? Listen, I'm gonna hit y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna hit y'all. And I hand up the edges. That's right, baby. She said I'm leaving. I do not consent to this answer. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Some of y'all Pornhub search history do not match y'all lifestyle, and it's causing resentment. It's causing resentment because you are not expressing that you want to explore, that you have things that you like that you too scared to ask for. That goes back to sacral chakra work. You're too scared to ask for the things you want because you feel like you don't deserve it, or you feel like you're going to get judged for it. It all stems back to sacral chakra work. It all stems back to throat chakra work, right? We're going to get y'all right. Not you too loud. Listen. Y'all know I'm going to snatch y'all edges every time I turn this camera on and talk to y'all. Y'all should be used to it by now. Stay out my browser. Look at here. Don't play. If this was a different platform, I'd be saying exactly what's in y'all browser, what ain't in y'all lifestyle. I ain't got to know you to know. But I digress. Bottom of the deck is Mother Lode. This is about prosperity. It says sudden wealth and success. But when we're talking about the context of this is really, this is what happens when you change your mindset. This is what happens when you change and work through and heal. You hit the mother load. You start tapping into the abundance, right? Of pleasure, of love, right? The count. You gonna leave me alone, Tierra. That ain't nothing but my grandmother coming out whenever I start getting country. But yeah, we gonna get y'all together. We gonna get y'all together. And that's on period. We gonna get y'all together. Not she the fed. Damn, I'm the out. Goddamn. Lieutenant Lude. Y'all ignorant as hell. Y'all, YouTube, again, I apologize for these hooligans on Facebook. They over here acting a. But she said you loud. Listen here, Naomi. It is what it is, baby. I snatch edges every time I get up on this thing. Let me tell you. So I'll go ahead and grab this last deck. This is the Power of Love Oracle. And we gonna see what it say. I'm only pulling one card unless some jumpers come out. I'm only pulling one card. Abundance is absolutely it. We ready. Hey, I'm telling you. Once you start working through that sacral chakra, start using your throat chakra, really working through the trauma, the triggers, all of those things, pleasure becomes easy. Pleasure becomes natural, right? All right. Puts my remaining 3 strands of hair in ponytail. I'm so sick of you, Bree. Bree, you a mess and a half. Oh, I know you've been snatching mine since the podcast. Exactly. You know what? I really do need to go back to the podcast because if Facebook, if y'all didn't know, I got like shit. Like, I think I got like 50 episodes of a podcast just across wherever podcasts are. And I was snatching edges there too, yo. I might have to go back to the podcast. I'm trading bundles for items off y'all browser. You know what? Babe, now you on timeout. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Break out some black castor oil. You know what? Exactly. Come get your friend, Tony. Come get your friend. I think that's the cards activation code. I'm only pulling one cards. I'm gonna get a 5. You know what? That really be how it is too. That's really how it is. All right, hold on, y'all. I got small ears before I move on. Put a little pep in your step, bruh. He walking all slow, trying to be nosy. All right. 1 card, Spirit. Don't be playing with me. I want 1 card. See, they tried to get me. That's the 1 card. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path of love, but that should also include your own. Respect your own path of love above all else. What I do. Man, if you don't get the foot, what I do. Anyway, respect. Respect your own path of love, okay? Before you respect anybody else's. Respect your own path of pleasure before you respect anybody else's. You understand what I'm saying? We playing DJ Wreckham tonight. Nelly, you know what? I'm through. I'm going on sabbatical early, y'all. That's it for me. I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so sick of y'all. Listen. Respect your path to pleasure before you respect somebody else's. My 3 strands are gone. God damn it. I got a couple wigs I can send you, baby. It's fine. I got you. Not Wreck-It Ralph. Hold on now. Hooligans, y'all. They are some hooligans. I'm sorry. You have to deal with it. I got these bundles. You know what? Y'all ain't about a damn. I will take questions if you have them. I'm not pulling cards for anybody, but if you have any questions, I can see if I can answer them, or I can let you know if that's going to be answered in the class. Talking about some behave. Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't about, y'all are hell. I will take any questions you may have. I ain't even have hair to start with. Now I'm just doing bald-headed dog shit. God damn it! I can't deal with y'all. I can't. Y'all are hell. In the handbasket. I cannot. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them now. I'm going to hang on for like 5 minutes just to talk shit. If I don't get any questions, I'm happy to answer questions, but if I don't get nothing by an hour and a half, I'm at an hour and 25 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Cancer season going, child, listen. Cancer season going up for real. Baby, my cancer season about to be lit. Let me tell you, boy. Starting in July, it's going down. And I sit by Evie in the bald-headed hoe section. And yes, the doors are open, child. Y'all are hell. Y'all are hell. Naomi, you got to come on over to Facebook and sit with the heathens. Come on over to Facebook, or we're going to get some more people popping on the YouTube live as well. We're going to start doing this every week. Sound like it's a lot of me versus me. Got to experiment this summer. Exactly, Nelly. Exactly. Go find out what you like, girl. Go find out what your kinks are. I'm going to tell you, that is some fun. Exploring your kinks, that is fun. That is fun. Leo season is going to be something else too. Now, Leo season, I'm going to tell y'all right now, Leo season coming with the money. Leo season is coming with the money. You heard it here first. Leo season is coming with the funds. You hear me? I need the app. Oh, no, she said, I ain't even got the app on there. You know what? I'm not mad at it because, you know, Facebook is toxic if you ain't got your algorithm set up right. How do you recommend preparing your throat chakra to communicate better? I'm gonna tell you that was low-hanging fruit. That was low-hanging fruit. I ain't gonna take it. When you talk about communicating, everybody has to communicate differently. Way, write them down. Create an outline for yourself of all of the points that you have that you can go off of. Back before I realized how to properly utilize my throat chakra, I would type up an email because I would get flustered and my ADHD would kick in and I would just lose all focus and, you know, left myself open for gaslighting and shit like that. I would write an email. But if you want to have that discussion, that face-to-face verbal discussion, have an outline for yourself to kind of refer back to. And it's okay to ask for a judgment-free zone. It's okay to say, hey, I'm about to talk to you about something that's very important to me. And I'm leaving myself very vulnerable. So I ask that, you know, this please, you know, be a judgment-free zone, because of the way that I'm coming to you about something very important to me. No, I completely understand, Naomi. Facebook can be very intense. You actually have to cultivate your friends list and the pages that you follow. If you can cultivate that correctly, Facebook can be a very peaceful place. Like with me, I have less than 150 friends. I'm very particular about pages that I follow. And like, I enjoy being on Facebook now. I have to get rid of a lot of toxic shit, but I love being on Facebook now because I just be on there acting up. But when you're talking to your partner, even a potential partner, ask for that judgment-free zone. right? And let them know that what you're talking about is very important to you, to hopefully grab their attention a little differently than having just a casual conversation, because this is something that's important to you, and it is something that, you know, you've been holding on to for a while, thinking about, mulling over, and all of these different things. It's something that's important to you. So put soda light on my throat with road opener oil and axe. Yes, ma'am. You are so right. By the way, if you are here, the goddess Tiara is another spiritualist that I put my stamp on. Sis, if you want to drop your links in the comment while I'm on sabbatical, this is somebody that you can go to. I put my stamp on her, just like I've been putting my stamp on other people. So you can also reach out to her as well. Okay. Make sure you drop your link, sweetheart. All right. Do we have any other questions before I finally let y'all go to your own DJ sessions and shucking and jiving?
You got a man?
I mean, you know, he let me have friends though.
He let you have friends?
He let me have friends.
I don't want to be your friend.
You want to be my friend?
Yeah.
Okay, you can be my friend. We ain't shit. We do this whether the camera is on or off. We just be in here acting up. There you go. Make sure you guys are following Empress Vibes on all platforms. What do you recommend for grounding? So when it comes to grounding, you can do all kind of different things. You can grab a crystal. You can ground through crystal work. You can go outside and run on some grass. You can hug a tree. If you can't do any of that stuff, you can literally get a bowl of water and put your hands in the water and just kind of like push the chaos into the water, like release that energy through your hands, through the water. Water might get a little warm after you do it. Don't be surprised. But you can ground through just putting your hands in water, right? If you want to add some oils, clarity oils or anything like that to water, you can just right on in there, right? But that is also another way to ground. Which honestly, if you ground before you masturbate, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the word we almost done. If you ground before you masturbate, that is a very intense orgasm.
The whole time?
I don't know, because I'm tired of saying self-love and pleasure. I'm tired. Whatever. All right, y'all. If you have any questions, you want to know more about this class on Friday, holler at your girl. There is the seats are unlimited, basically. So there is space all the way up until the live starts on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. DM me to get in. And then I can, once you've paid the fee, $45, I will throw you into the YouTube class. The Facebook group where the class will be housed. Again, we are going to go over sacral chakra work. We are going to go over understanding our traumas and triggers when it comes to pleasure. We're going to go over tips and tricks on self-love. We are going to talk about how to use all of this for manifestation. We're going to have Mac for the male point of view, and we'll also have demonstrations and toy recommendations. Thank you for this live. I always learn something new from you. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. I love y'all. And, until next time, y'all stay foolish. I'm always rooting for you, and I'm sending you tons and tons of love and light. Peace.